You're listening to Poetry Slam with Bellz.
And your boy Napoleon B. Mate.
We're back.
We're back.
So, Napoleon B. Mate, what's going on?
Nothing much, just chilling like a villain I am.
Good. Well, the villain you are.
What's going on with 3K?
Not much. I was very creative today. I'm working on a new project. It's a music video series with the radio station called Sweet Aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
And we record student artists, music artists, naturally, like in the recording studio doing their songs. So, like, imagine an NPR's Tiny Desk or an MTV Unplugged. So we're doing that in the studio downstairs in our media center. So that's fun. That was fun today. I got roasted. I got roasted on the set because I do things at the last minute. Our art director was like, "You keep sending me stuff at the last minute. I can't make stuff overnight." So I'm still steaming from the roasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It kept happening. I was like, you know what? How about we stay in the present? And then it was just a, oh, you did it. And I'm like,
oh man.
Dag. Yeah.
See, the thing about us is that's something that we both, a personality trait that we both share.
What?
Spontaneity and procrastination, last minute things.
I'm not. Maybe I don't give myself credit for being spontaneous because I do things impulsively. So I guess that's like a synonym for spontaneity.
Yes.
And then sometimes I'll just have stuff in my head and I won't say anything. Like, I knew that we had this artist for like a week, 2 weeks, and I still didn't say anything till the day before. And I'm like,
okay.
That was a thumbs down. But I didn't tell how long I knew about the artist, because then that would have been incriminating.
Okay. Come on.
I was just like,
come on.
Yeah, I told you at the last minute. Like, the other part in my head, I was like, that doesn't matter. They don't need to know how long I knew. Yeah.
Come on, Bellz.
Yeah.
Come on, Bellz.
Yeah, that was bad. But when was the last time you were roasted, like, really good? Like, really, really good. Like, you were roasted, and hours later, you're still thinking about it. Like, the next morning, you wake up thinking about the roast.
Oh, when I would go to sleep and wake up, I don't be thinking about what happened the day before.
Oh.
So, I try not to anyway.
I don't try, but it'll get on me.
Nah, the only reason why I'll think about it the next day is if somebody brings it up. But yesterday, I got roasted pretty badly by Reese.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she roasted me pretty bad yesterday.
You got to give us the context.
So we were talking about each other not doing any work at work.
Okay.
And she pretty much outdid me on that. And
So wait, you were roasted.
yes.
And you tried to roast back, but the fire was too great on the other side.
No, we were going back and forth.
Okay. Okay.
And
And then your fire was eaten.
yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Dang. Are you steaming? Or you're just cooked?
I'm just cooked at this
Dang.
point.
Dang, wow. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. It was yeah. Anyway.
So last week Tay DZ gave us the theme or the prompt to write a daylight savings time poem. Like we were supposed to write how daylight savings time affects sleep and like make a poem about dreams. So we're going to get to that later. We'll have Tay DZ on around 9:30. In the meantime, you got any new?
Any new?
Any new?
Not yet. Give me like 10 minutes.
Not yet. Okay, it sounds like we're going to be doing a poetry rewind tonight.
Yep. Let's see.
Let's see. I feel I haven't even had a poetic moment within the past few days because I feel whenever I have a lot of things to do, my mind can't squeeze in new spontaneous ideas. Like it becomes rigid.
True. I understand that. And it's like when there's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
That's why I truly just try not to stress.
Yeah.
By just like being like it is what it is and letting it go and moving forward.
Right.
But sometimes it's just like the stress of life just gets too much to just be like, hey, it is what it is. You know?
Right.
But I have a poem.
See, I thought you were gonna start right away.
I realized my clip wasn't my.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's my clip actually.
I commandeered it.
Oh.
I discovered it.
You can borrow it.
I Christopher Columbus. Columbus.
Okay, well you can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Growth. I put words together like a jigsaw puzzle. But I ain't the one to play with. I know this was supposed to be a growth poem, but I'm just a seed in the ground that hasn't reached the surface yet. I need water to grow. I'm constantly being watered by things around me, people around me. Be might.
You're listening to XTSR.
What, K? What, K?
That was short.
Yeah, I know. It was, because I was like, this was originally one of the prompts that TD gave us. And it wasn't finished.
Oh.
So I was trying to riff.
Yeah.
But I kind of lost.
Got you. Okay. I'll read a poem that I started about the Christmas season. So let me do that, and I'm going to riff a little bit of that. Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how soon is too soon to see gifts under the tree. How soon is too soon to hang up Christmas decorations?
Not before Thanksgiving.
Really?
No.
I feel I've been seeing a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it because of the pandemic? Is it like leftover like energy? Like, oh, people are just trying to get happy fast. You know, it's like a joyous time.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just before Thanksgiving is just it just seems too soon for me because it's like
we're skipping something
right
that we actually take note of.
Right, exactly.
I don't know if it's because I'm older or if it's like the state of society, but it feels like Christmas is more about spending time with people than about presents. I feel like that's a part of why decorations are going up sooner, because people are like ready to like be cozy, to like do activities at home like the gingerbread house or like watch movies, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that, but yeah, I'm not. If there was Thanksgiving decorations, I'd be all fine.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no Thanksgiving decorations. There's no
There are. It's leaves. You get
leaves.
Pumpkins.
Leaves are a natural.
Right. It's like autumnal decorations. You get the turkey.
Yeah.
You get the little like basket. It looks like a horn.
Yeah.
The pilgrim's basket or something.
It's just, I think it starts with a C.
Oh, I don't know. I'll try to look it up.
But yeah, nah. If there was Thanksgiving decorations that they put up, I would be fine. But there's no Thanksgiving decorations, so
it's cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. See, I told you it started with a C.
A cornucopia is found in Greek and Roman mythology, which dates back nearly 3,000 years ago. Comes from Latin, cornucopiae, which is horn of abundance. You always see it full of stuff, like a turkey or corn.
Or like vegetables or something.
Yeah, it's purely used for Thanksgiving decorations.
Yeah.
That's it, though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, who's going to have a big cornucopia in their front yard?
I mean, nobody.
Exactly.
I mean, that's something you put on a table or you
exactly
put it, like, next to your door, like, outside, like, next to your mat. Maybe.
But Christmas decorations, I don't know. It might be
Christmas decorations. The main thing is the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Like, you don't really have a Thanksgiving village. You can do a whole Christmas village.
Exactly.
With, like, fake snow, a church, the kids playing outside.
Exactly.
You could do like red ribbons. Like there are really no designated.
Candy canes in the front yard, stuff like that.
There's no designated Thanksgiving candy, no designated colors. I mean, I guess orange, but that is also with Halloween. Like red and green is Christmas.
Exactly.
I get it.
And it might be also because I don't know. Maybe it might be a sentimental thing for me because my grandmother's birthday is in December too.
Oh.
So it's like, at least the grandmother who passed, his birthday is in December. Wow. So that's probably another thing, but yeah.
I gotcha.
It's just like, when I see Christmas decorations, I think December.
Right.
And not only do I think Christmas, but I think birthday, because Christmas was her favorite holiday.
Oh,
so, yeah, yep.
Christmas used to be my favorite holiday, and I feel it still is just because of tradition. But I actually don't know my favorite holiday. I feel it has switched over to Thanksgiving, but my Thanksgiving is going to be kind of different this year. I mean, I always cook with my family, so I guess that's why I like it. But also, we don't have a lot of people coming over. I mean, you don't need a lot of people. You really just need the main people, your people. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm not really looking forward to any big celebrations, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm struggling with loneliness. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna try Black Friday for the first time this year. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I think I just don't feel very into any holidays. Like Halloween came, I wasn't really into dressing up or anything, but I'm never into dressing up. And like Thanksgiving, I'm like into cooking, but it's not really hyped up in my head. It's kind of like something I'm just going to do. Christmas, I don't have a bunch of ideas for gifts I'm going to get people, so it's like I'm not really into that either. I think I have to get into a space where I'm like into the holidays, and that makes it fun.
Yeah.
I feel like no one around me is making it a big deal, but like I have to make it a big deal so it stays fun, like for me. Yeah. You have another poem?
Yep. I grieve different. Inspired by Kendrick Lamar. I don't cry when I feel the tongue when I fear. I don't cry when I feel the tears come anymore. I don't know why, but instead of letting a tear drop, I go to my poetry and pour out a shot for them in it. It's been over 402 days since you've passed. And I thought about you the other day because I was graduating and how proud you'd be of me and how you want to be there yelling my name from the bleachers. But this isn't just to my Grandma Bella. This is also to the ones who didn't have a chance to see me grow while they were here on Earth. Uncle Dibble, I really wish I had more time with you. Your passing really messed me up. I guess it was because I really didn't get to know you. But you were the first family member's funeral I remember, and I realized how much of your love, humor, and joy I missed out on when I hear the stories about you from my uncles, my parents, my cousins, and my grandmother. I wish that someone would invent a time machine so I could jump in it and see you again. So I could get to some of my own stories with you that I remember. I wish, man, I wish I could go back in time and call you one. I wish I could go back in time and call you the day before just to hear your voice. Say you love me one more time. Hear you tell me something about the family one more time. I want to drive around with you and hear you say how proud of me you are. But as of now, I can't unless Elon Musk invents a time machine. Then I hop in it, pick you up in my car so we can talk about my achievements after you left. Ask you about chores that I haven't heard about yet. And we can laugh and laugh till we cry and cry till we laugh. Be Mike.
That was very heartwarming. Have you ever read that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't memorable, I guess, the first time I read it.
It was memorable. Like, I recognize some of the names.
Yeah.
But you didn't read that recently.
No, I haven't read it since the first time I read it, I think.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
since the last time I read it, I haven't read it yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll read a poem. I'm trying to match your energy because I feel that was very heartwarming.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't have a lot of poems about
Family.
my family. Like, I used to journal a lot about people who were personally in my life, and I feel sometimes those journal entries would enter a rhythm of like poetic prose. I don't have that like right in front of me. So I'm going to read something that you will probably recognize. Oh, I thought of a one-line poem. I don't know if it counts as a poem. I know, doesn't sound very poetry expert of me to say. However, I'll just say it really quick. Loneliness is unfulfillment.
Loneliness is unfulfillment.
Yeah, I feel like that's a quote you'd see on an Instagram post.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so okay. Like, do you read poems on Twitter?
I haven't in a while.
Oh, okay. I mean, I see a lot on Instagram, but I was thinking I could read some from Instagram and you could read some from Twitter. But never mind. So I'm going to read this poem called Is Love Enough? Do you remember the name?
It sounds familiar.
It does? I don't want to read anything too many times.
No. You got it. No, read it. Read it, Bellz. Come on.
I mean...
Read that poem, Bellz. Read that poem. Read that poem. Read that poem.
Oh, man.
Okay. I wish we had a live audience, because I would get them chanting.
Here we go. Is love enough? And I wonder if love is enough. If it really conquers all. Because since I was scarred, my vision has become marred and eyes are squinted, simply unable to see what is hinted and obvious. Everything looks and feels oblivious to me because my sensory is damaged. I don't know what my heart wants or what I have to offer. I have no guidance, only methods of hiding from sensations and a knowing, a private gift my mothers gave of telling what is and what is. We are women of the truth. We step out into the light of life and what is real. And for some reason, I can't do it. Because my heart is wounded and barely moving. It is stuck in a confusion of, is love enough? Love is supposed to be enough. It is when your heart and mind are aligned, when you have inner peace and no fear, only butterflies. Then love is true, a warm flush, thoughts are clear. Now I ask, when will love be enough? For me, from me, is love enough? Thank you. I feel I read that pretty well. I'm going to pat myself on the back.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've been over here trying to decide between two poems. If I'm gonna be honest, and inner peace, and and actually reading through them,
yeah,
I feel like I should put inner peace if I'm gonna be honest.
So you would have to read If I'm gonna be honest first, and then flow into inner peace.
Yeah.
So you got to take 2 screenshots or something?
No.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
If I'm gonna be honest, most days I don't feel like being a creative. Most days I just want to slow my brain down for 2 hours just to see how it feels to relax. But I constantly keep hearing my notes app call out to me like a seductive lover. And my mind is always going like a bullet train, only stopping to refuel for what feels like seconds at a time. Most days, my brain jumps from subject to subject like the hawk when he's battling foes. Most days, I just want to go hide from my creative side. Most days, I don't like the man in the mirror. And I've been that most days I don't like the man I see in the mirror. I've been talked about and laughed at so much that when I get a genuine compliment, I tend to wait and look around for the other shoe to drop or a knife to come flying at my back. Most days, my insecurity are as loud as a roaring lion. I think if I wrote about them more or talked about them more, maybe people would be more consistent. Being me unapologetically might offend some people who don't know me. Maybe even some people do. But I now know now but I've now found a new confidence in myself. So it doesn't bother me. Be Mike.
Wow. That sounded like two different poems to me. Oh,
because I stopped. Because I stopped for too long.
You stopped, but it also sounded like you turned a page. Like you were talking about insecurity, and then you talked about being secure, basically. So it was like a change of tone in my ears. But maybe I was looking for that because you paused.
Yeah. So next time.
You should have like copied it.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually do that, but I don't know what I was thinking this time. But,
yeah. So you don't trust compliments. You're like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yep. That's
okay.
It's something I'm getting used to. But yeah. I tend to not trust compliments because they always have in the past they've had another side to them.
What other side are you talking about?
Or a but. Like I have a poem that explains that. Hold up.
A poem that explains?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read. Well, you can't go twice, okay? That's not what we're doing right now. I'm gonna go, and then you can go.
Okay.
I wrote a poem based on a feeling I had the other day. Like I was feeling very anxious, so this is a release of that anxiety. I don't know how I became crippled in my mind. It was stuck. I don't know on a loop, unable to think through. I'm supposed to be smart, smarter than this, stronger than this, better than this. Mental incapacity of not knowing, but knowing and not being able to access it. Bellz. Don't blow air out your nose like you started with saying your name after a poem. I did that first on this show. I'll go back in the recordings.
We'll see.
Okay. To be continued.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Compliments. I don't know how to take compliments sometimes because of the backhanded ones like, you're handsome, cute, attractive, but I wouldn't date you. Feel like a two-edged sword, like, why wouldn't you date me? Like, what's my flaw that you see that I don't that makes me undateable? Is it my insecurities? Do I wear them as plainly as the clothes on my back? What about my anger issues that I sometimes can't control? Do you see it in my eyes that I ghost my closest friends by accident? Not that I want don't, not that I don't want to talk to them, but I'm scared that they'll worry. I'm scared that, I mean, let me just start over. My bad. I don't know how to take compliments sometimes because of because of the backhanded ones, like you're cute, handsome, attractive, but I wouldn't date you. I feel like they're a two-edged sword. Like, why wouldn't you date me? Like, what's my flaw in me that you see that I don't see that makes me so undateable? Is it my insecurities? Do I wear them as plainly as the clothes on my back? What about my anger issues that I can't control sometimes? Do y'all see it in my eyes that I ghost my closest friends by accident? Not that I don't want to talk to them, but I'm scared. I'm scared that they'll worry too much. I'm scared that they'll see the truth when I say I'm good. When they ask, how are you? I don't know, but whenever I'm getting to know someone, I tend to share too much sometimes. I guess I don't want, I guess I want to see how much they can take before they leave me on red like the others. I want to see if they can take my quirks. I don't want to be scared anymore. Be Mike.
So you're afraid compliments are just going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. As you were reading, I was developing a response poem, not to battle, but just I feel we have a different perspective on compliments.
Okay.
And I feel it is similar in the sense of it raises like a warning or like, antennas.
Yes.
But it's different in that I feel I have decided that what am I saying? Like
Just read the poem.
No, I feel I have decided that compliments are like a defense mechanism. Yeah, like I've internalized it as that. But like I didn't finish the poem. So
go ahead and read what you have. K Bellz. K Bellz. K Bellz.
Whoa. Okay. Compliments. Compliments have a lot of meaning. I used to deal them like candy because the happiness came from within me until someone shared the same kindness to me. You did a good job on this. You look nice today. The kind words for me are shocking. And I don't understand why I don't expect anyone to compliment me or be kind to me. Maybe because I don't compliment myself, or sometimes I wonder, well, why do they see me as deserving as a kindness, like complimenting? I had to riff the end a little bit, but that's kind of where I wanted to go with it. Like thank you. Compliments always catch me off guard. But like I've trained myself to say thank you.
Yeah. Nah. The caught off guard part of me for compliments doesn't do that to me anymore. But it's like, okay, it's kind of like, what's next? I'm waiting for the but or the and or the something else after the compliment.
Okay.
And it's like, I guess it's like a trigger because not always. I wouldn't always get this, but like, it would be like, you're cute, but I wouldn't date you. Like, what? What's wrong with me?
Oh my gosh. That's a complete mistrust.
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
okay. Interesting topic. I feel we have to pick this up in another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to read a couple more poems, B Might?
Okay.
Okay.
Got one. Hey, it's me again. Your insecurities creeping up to penetrate your mind, your feelings. Yeah, those dark thoughts you've having, yeah, those are me too. Just sit down and listen to me a minute. I'm the voice in the back of your mind telling you you can't, telling you and even though you know you can. The voice that's telling you nobody is there for you. The voice, man, shut up. Just shut up. You ain't going to get me down this time. You ain't going to make me shut people out this time. But we were supposed to be friends. I know we talk a lot, and I thought you liked the dark thoughts. That I don't know what's the problem. I'm just tired of you getting in my way, and so I'm cutting you out of my life. Slowly but surely, you'll be gone. Be Mike.
Okay. When you were saying shut up, I was like, who is he talking to? Who was that for?
It's a conversation that kind of goes on in my mind on a kind of on a daily, you know.
Okay.
So it's like I have to tell my insecurities to shut up.
Oh.
So I can just listen to what my confidence is saying.
Okay. It's reminding me of Matthew McConaughey. He has this like snippet in some motivational videos where he's like, there's a good wolf and a bad wolf. And you have to decide which one you're going to feed. So the good wolf is the confidence and the bad wolf is the insecurity. That's a good way to look at it. You know, that's like a conscious way to practice positive thinking. I'm going to take a note from B Mite. I want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just something I just had to write a poem about. 'Cause it was just like, you know?
Yeah.
I had to personify it.
You had to personify it.
Yep.
That's very creative. Was that something? Oh.
I feel like it would also be better if it was like another person reading that the confidence part.
Oh.
Because it would be like an actual conversation.
You want me to read it?
Next time.
Next time? Oh, okay. Well, send it now so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Like, just send it to the email. Also, K and B Might Poetry Slam with 1M at gmail.com if you want to send an email with a poem or something. Yeah, so I'm scrolling through looking for a poem. Oh my gosh. I think it was Tay DZ one week. He challenged us to write like erotic poems and we never wrote them.
Yeah.
And we like came back on the show and we're like, yeah, that's not us. Like,
yeah.
I just remembered that because I'm scrolling through here and I see that in my notes. That's just still so funny.
No, it's hilarious.
Cause like it was like 2 weeks he was on that. Like he was like, come back.
It was after
Miss Sit on It was on the show. Oh my gosh. We gotta find a snippet and play her during our rewind tonight.
Yeah,
We were looking for it last week, but man. Anyways. So, what do I want to read? I want to read another thing before we go to break.
Okay.
Bum 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 bum. Ba ba. You're just not gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was sending you the poem.
Oh, okay.
But also, you know what? I think we should expand on it.
Expand on what?
The poem. Like, I expand on the confidence part. You expand on the... Because look.
Why?
Because
why? Why am I the bad wolf? Like, I feel like on this show, I'm...
Okay, K Bellz. Okay,
like,
K Bellz.
I think you're the bad guy.
I will expand on the insecurities part.
But then again, you always write about your insecurities.
Jeez, K Bellz.
I don't mean to bust up. I'm just saying, like, you do. I don't even know what I write about, but yeah, you do. So. I mean, you write about your confidence a lot too. So, but you're also the one who's like, I'm a villain. Like, you call yourself a villain. So it's like,
okay, I'll expand on the insecurities part. You expand on the confidence part.
no, let's flip it. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy.
Okay, K Bellz.
Okay.
Because that's what I was just thinking about when I was
What?
over here sending the poem. Like,
That you're always the bad guy?
no. Well, no, not that part, but the fact that we should make that our collab poem.
That poem you just read? You've been thinking that for a while?
No, just now. It just...
Oh, I was going to say, you've been thinking that and you just been holding it in?
No. No, it's just...
Okay.
It was just a spontaneous thought.
I mean, I'm going to claim it as my idea.
You know what, K Bellz?
I am, because I was like, oh, do you want me to say that? And you were like, oh, yeah, next time. And then I was like, send it right now. And then you were like, come on, you were there.
Okay. Sure,
Okay.
it's your idea, okay?
I mean, you're serving diluted sauce right now.
It's my poem, but it's your idea to make it our collab poem.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I sent it to the email, by the way.
Okay, cool. Let me just pick something. Oh, I'm going to read one of my funny poems. That's what I'll read.
Oh, my goodness. Which?
It's not even that funny. Okay, here we go. Life is a highway. Don't make that face. Okay. Life is a highway, and I want to be over it. Instead, I'm under the bridge, through the tunnel, around the corner, back on the interstate. Yeah, I wrote it. And that song, Life is a Highway, I wish I wrote it. Otherwise, I'm living on a prayer for the next flight. I think that's funny. Anyways.
Oh, my goodness. I thought you were going to read...
The Coca-Cola one? The soda one?
No. One you haven't read in a while.
I haven't read that in a while.
No.
I think you just remember that because it has the Life is a Highway part. Like,
Okay.
that's memorable.
Okay. I thought you was going to read chocolate covered.
Oh. Well, you remembered that too. Okay. Wow.
And you haven't read that one in a minute either.
I
So
mean,
after the
I
break,
thought that was funnier.
after the break, and I read my poem. You read that one.
Okay.
That's my prompt for you tonight. Read that poem.
Okay, we'll be back at 9:15.
That works.
Okay. Hey, we're still here. I know you can't hear anything, but you're listening to XTSR, and you're also listening to Poetry Slam. We'll be back at 9:15. You're listening to XTSR. Obviously, that's my new favorite button because it's my voice. One more time. You're listening to XTSR. Uh-huh. You're listening to Poetry Slam with Bellz.
And your boy Napoleon B. Mike.
We're back.
We are back.
Yes. So, of course, we were taking our break. And we are gonna get Tay DZ on the line at 9:30. And Napoleon B might told me to do something before the break. Naturally, I forgot because I was busy not doing it. I just don't know. But I know Napoleon B might wanted to share a poem. So we're gonna let that happen. Yes. Me first.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna share my poem first, then Napoleon B might, and then we'll do our poetry rewind and get Tay DZ in here. So, the poem that I'm going to do.
No.
What?
Chocolate covered happiness.
Oh, chocolate covered happiness.
Yes, that's the one I wanted you to do.
I mean,
cause.
Oh. I don't know. Okay. Chocolate covered happiness. Chocolate covered happiness. I thought you were the sweetest man I'd ever met. You were the bitterness I never needed, with your darkness between my teeth forever. Rejection in me was so deep-seated. Will I ever be free emotionally or only complacent?
You were supposed to sing it like you normally do, okay, Bellz?
Oh.
Yes. That's what makes it funny.
That's what makes it funny? Oh, jeez.
Man.
Really glad I didn't sing it. I mean, I was thinking that, but I was like, nah, my throat, I can't hold a note right now.
Okay. Hey, for my poem. I get the shakes when I'm not getting attention. I can't sleep without your voice in my ear. I'm going through with withdrawals. I in need of the consistent need the I love you, need the reassurance. I want to give you all that. See, my attention holicism is a two-way street. Whatever you give to me, I'll give right back. Been since March since I've had a drink. Recently, been tempted to start picking up the bottle again. Just want to drown these feelings. Just want to be numb again. Don't want to feel a thing. Want to be happy again. Scraping the bottom of the barrel to find the muscles to keep up this smile. So I started drinking. And I'm not going to lie. It feels pretty great. But see, the difference between now and then is I'm in control of it instead of it controlling me. Be Mike.
I remember this.
Mm.
And have you started drinking again?
Yes.
Oh. Do you struggle with alcoholism?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, now when you drink, is it the same as when you wrote that poem or when you had stopped previously?
No, it's not the same, and here's why. When I first started, like, the continuous, I mean, not continuous, every weekend. But, it would just be me and my boys, me and my roommates. We would just drink, go out to the bars and drink some more. Come home, crash, get up for class, and do the same thing again on a Saturday or a Friday. And it's like, now I have responsibilities that I have to get up for in the morning. Can't really drink to that point anymore. So
your fun is capped.
Pretty much.
Oh, so if you feel like you had those free weekends again, is that what you would be doing?
I feel like, yeah.
Oh, so the party animal is dormant due to circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. Wow, so we just went back to back with poems. So now's a good time to bring in Jay the Pisces' poem Parasite. Huh?
What is it?
It's Jay the Pisces' poem Parasite. And I think the title Parasite kind of goes with what you just said about you drinking a lot, because it's like, I feel like how you were talking about it in your poem, it came across to me like the alcohol was a parasite in your life and you had to kill it. So yeah, I've never really had a parasite like that. However, I don't know. Okay, while we get this file, please listen to this music.
Vibes.
1 hour, 6 minutes.
Okay, we're back with this poem after the file difficulty. So this is Jay the Pisces reading his poem Parasite. He woke up straight from a nap and came up with this. And we think it ties in well for the dream poems we're going to share with TDZ or Tay DZ after this.
Yeah, let me know when I can start.
Start right now.
All right. So this first one, is called Parasite, aka The Way You Make Me Feel. I wrote this like fresh out of a nap, a couple hours ago. And it goes like this. You make me feel sick to my stomach. Something like my gut trying to run away from my brain whenever your image appears in my mind. My fight or flight activates and I'm left trying to decide the best way of dealing with you again, and I hate that feeling. Being bitten by a leech but being told it's a kiss. Gaslighted to the point of explosion but told I'm the one in the wrong. You were always just a parasite. Pretending to be a flower while your thorns broke my skin, dug roots into me to drain my energy, then had the nerve to ask me why I look so tired. You made me forget that it isn't normal to be angry after every interaction with someone I care about, that I should rue the thought of parting instead of praying the time would arise. You were a very vivid dream. that I didn't realize was a nightmare until the moment I woke up, an illusion that brought contusions and left me putting pieces of myself back together like a puzzle. I was so over you. But with head that good, I let you stay inside of mine. Thought you were a friend, although time after time you proved that you wasn't. And I wish I told you all this. But knowing you'd flip it into me being the issue, say that I'm the one that ghosted, even though you the one that did all the haunting, and I'm not even mad anymore. There's no beef in this kitchen, just you, a trash bag, and a few other things I need to throw out, so here it goes. Signing off on a letter I know I'll never send, but no, that's the last time I call a parasite my friend. Say the Pisces.
Okay, and we're back on Poetry Slam. That was Jay the Pisces. Super tight, awesome poem about a parasite in his life.
I feel like someone called me a parasite.
What?
Yeah, I feel like I left that impression on someone. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
So somebody woke up from a nap and was thinking similar things like
Napoleon BMA is a poet, is a parasite. Yes.
Is the trash bag in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't think anyone's ever called me a parasite, but I feel that people have thought negatively of me.
Not that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she probably definitely thought I was a parasite.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do you think you were a parasite to her?
No, of course not.
I mean, you may have, like, upon reflection, like, yeah. But no, that wasn't the case.
No.
Okay. Wow. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was Jay the Pisces. Definitely follow his poetry account on Instagram. The letter J, the THA Pisces. And Poems by Pisces on Instagram is his poetry account. Also, look for that poem on Poetry Slam's Instagram. Poetry Slam with 2 M's.
That's facts.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Napoleon B. Might, what are your plans for New Year's?
New Year's. We haven't even gotten to Christmas yet, Bellz.
I know, but I'm anticipating that you say something specific.
What are you talking about, Bellz?
I'm talking about the Poetry Slam event.
Oh, okay.
On December 30th.
Yeah,
That's New Year's weekend.
Okay,
last Friday of the year.
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, why did you crack up like that? Like, I thought you knew something that I didn't know. I was like,
no.
Well, what are you talking about?
I thought you was talking about that New Year's kiss.
What?
The New Year's Day kiss. That's what. Right.
I was not talking about that. No.
Yes.
No,
okay.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Now that we're back on the same page.
Now I know that you only have Reese's cup on your mind. Focus on the show.
I am focused on the show, Bellz.
Bring it back here.
I am focused on the show, Bellz. I just...
No, you're not. You're thinking about kissing. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm talking about the Poetry Slam event on December 30th. And the main event, which is going to be our slam, our battle of the poems. We got to give the people what they want.
Right.
Right. And you were demanding a live audience earlier in the show.
Live audience. Live audience. Live audience.
Yes. So that's coming soon. However, we got to give the people what they want right now, which is a battle.
Okay.
You got to kick it off like you always
I
do.
got to kick it off like I always do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to read one of those kickoff poems, and I'm like, I got to respond. Yeah. Actually, it will. You know, it would be interesting to go off what Jay the Pisces just did. He read about a parasite and dreams. Do you have any poems that relate to that?
No.
Like someone who really bothered you. Someone you had to roast. Bring it back to the very beginning of the show. Actually, I have a poem like that in here.
Okay, then you kick it off, K-Bellz, and I'll respond this time.
Okay, let me, I'm trying to scroll to get it. Okay. okay, here we go. This is just called Words. Hey, let's talk about our drama, the things that hurt, and stop our words, close our eyes from each other, iron the pain, steam it, listen for the sizzle until I'm burning, talking, silence, looking. Your lack of words does not diminish reality. We are feeling, and that's enough hardship spoken. So the thing about me starting is my poems are short.
True.
So,
okay.
Actually, I found a poem in my documents the other day, and I read it, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Actually, I found it in a book. Do you ever just, like, find poems, like, around? I guess not for you, because you usually put it in your notes app, but I write on paper and on the computer. So sometimes I'll, like, skim through a notebook, and I'm like, oh. You know.
I have a notebook, but I haven't written in it in a while.
Oh.
I
know you don't have a clapback for that. Just give me the title about now. Just give me the title about now. Because
okay. Rebuttal. Dang. Read it again.
This is rated PG. You know what? Let's get Tay DZ in here.
Read it again.
Oh man.
Read it again.
The demands. I'm going to read it slow. Hey, let's talk about our drama, the things that hurt, and stop our words, close our eyes from each other, iron the pain, steam it, listen for the sizzle until I'm burning, talking, silence, looking. Your lack of words does not diminish reality. We are feeling, and that's enough hardship spoken.
So you had to give the applause for yourself twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready. Let's go. You think feelings is all we need? Words are needed more than feelings. Words are important. Actions speak louder than words, but you're talking about feelings. Feelings can't speak where actions and words can. You are a feeler. You think you feel what people think about you, but you don't. You don't. He might.
I'm not going to battle rap you. I'm not going to battle rap. This is a poetry fight, and I'm just going to respond to that, and we'll bring Tay DZ back. You forget faces, you forget experiences, places, words, whatever, but you never forget how something or someone makes you feel. How about that, K-Bellz?
Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
What is this?
Rebuttal. Feelings can diminish. Feelings can disappear, but something someone did, you'll never forget that. Be my.
What are we doing here? You're like swinging just to swing. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna bring Tay Z in.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Feelings. You say it like to be or not to be, like it is an intrinsic truth, then it is. That's what I said in my first poem, Words, because you forget faces, you forget experiences, but you never forget how something makes you feel. And from that, it inspires every action thereafter. And feelings, yes, that's what I said. Okay.
Bring TDZ before I change my mind.
Okay, TDZ, get in here, please.
Wrong one.
TDZ.
Wrong one.
Oh.
Okay, so glad you're here because Napoleon B. Might is like on the edge.
I'm in rebuttal mode.
Okay.
Sounds to me, this is a feelings versus actions battle.
That's
What
exactly
matters
what
more?
it is. That's exactly what it is.
How do you feel? Or, well, really, I guess the question is,
Excuse you.
do you act?
Whoa.
Do you act upon your feelings, or just feelings?
I had to censor that cough belatedly.
No,
I feel feelings inspire more things than actions. Feelings have inspired more of your poems than actions, I think, because the stuff that you hold in or even let out, like they both become something in your art versus stuff that you do. I feel like the stuff you left undone and the way you feel about that makes more stuff.
I will say,
okay, Bellz.
An action an action begins with feeling. If you're just acting without feeling, then you're a robot.
Chicken or egg?
Exactly. Well, no, this is more clear cut than that. Let's say it's feelings. Feelings are more important.
Bellz is winning. That's all I hear. Bellz is winning.
That's all she wants to hear.
Okay, TDZ, we're so glad to have you. We're so glad to have you back on the show. And we have acted on your prompt, which was to write a poem about our dreams. I got my dreams poem. And let's just do this because we'll do this first and do our poetry news afterward. And you know what? I'm curious to know whether or not Napoleon B. Might will have a, quote, rebuttal to this. So, I'll go.
Go ahead. Come on.
Oh my gosh. This is a challenge, obviously. Dreams. My sleep dreams are haunted, full of ghosts, dead people I see from old social circles and frozen bones in graves walking through aisles. Sitting at tables in the library, on the sidewalk down the street, I wake up to the faces of people who used to know me and they keep talking. Of the problems that won't escape my brain, at New Sun solutions are dawning and I do nothing because the faces don't go away. The problems keep circulating, so I wait to daydream. Those are my safety. My childhood playthings of fan fictions and rose-colored seeing me somewhere else, doing everything, being everything at once. Bellz.
Sounds like the inability to control a normal dream sends you into the warm embrace of the daydream because you can control the daydream.
Yeah, I don't like being out of control.
Control freak.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Save it for the poetry. Yeah. Yeah.
Good, that was good though. Nice, dive into the mind of K Bellz. Nice dive into the psyche of K Bellz.
Yeah.
No, I mean, be might.
Be might.
All right. I got something. This one isn't written, by the way. Dreams, dreams, dreams. I barely dream. But when I do, it's a nightmare or something I've experienced that once more or a family member calling out to me in my dreams. I barely dream. But when I do, I barely remember it. I don't remember most of my dreams. Only the nightmares. The nightmares are what keep me up at night. Have me overthinking. Have me wanting to not sleep. Be might.
Guys, I had a dream last night about playing the PlayStation 5.
What?
Are you guys okay? Oh, are y'all good?
We was hoping for a comment on my poem. I think that's
no.
I think that's what we were thinking, right, Gabe?
It was emo.
It was.
That is my comment. It was emo.
Both of you had an emo-ish type of dream poem.
Whoa.
It's true.
Mine is not emo.
In the end, it wasn't. But only because you went to the dream you could control.
Yeah.
And the dreams you couldn't control,
they were emo.
What?
Guys,
the emo stuff.
You were seeing some dark faces and figures of people who you haven't talked
That's
to
not
in
emo.
ages.
That's not emo.
That's emo. Okay, Bellz. Just accept it. It's 2 against 1. You lose.
Are you kidding?
You lose.
I mean,
you lose. You lose.
Y'all in your dreams and in your night dreams. It's very interesting, I will say. I think be my specifically for your poem. For yours, you need a hug, man. I think you should have some daydreams.
Much more.
You should have a daydream.
Much more.
I don't know. I do have daydreams, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Are we done talking about Napoleon B. Might's poem? Like, Tay Z, did you want to say something else?
You're just over talking about me, ain't you?
No,
Yes,
I mean, I feel that emo is the statement for your poem.
Okay, K-Bellz, just go on with your poetry news. Move on.
Our poetry news.
Our poetry news. Our poetry news.
Okay.
Just keep the show going.
We're going to talk about something controversial, which is Twitter. We brought this up a little bit earlier. However, I think it's widely known that Elon Musk bought Twitter, and there's a lot of drama happening with people working long hours. And people are leaving the app. Like, Balenciaga is the very first, like, big brand company, prestigious, that has left Twitter, and other big companies have paused their ads on the app. So, not necessarily what do you think about the Twitter situation with Elon, but Twitter is a big app for poets and people to share their poetry. So, what do you think about Twitter potentially dying and people going somewhere else?
Elon Musk, I'm coming for you. if Twitter dies, I'm coming for you.
Twitter is where B Might has his most, genius thoughts. So
I haven't really posted that much recently, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
why are you saying like you stalk B Might's page? Like you're missing yeah.
Every now and then, I Twitter was empty after the first B Might break off Twitter. It's pretty empty. But really though,
you're filling up.
I remember when Tumblr had a big exodus. Everyone went to Twitter from Tumblr. Tumblr used to be the big art social media place,
Yeah.
It's like a private place. I feel like it's an internet graveyard a little bit.
Yeah, Tumblr is definitely like it's not quite the MySpace.
It's like the MySpace is still living. Like, you can go on Twitter, or not Twitter, Tumblr, and have your niche blog and like kind of talk to your community. Like, if you follow a show or if you just have opinions on things, like, you can go to Tumblr and post anything and everything about it. But for Twitter, where do you think people are going to go, like poets? Are we going to go from Twitter somewhere else, or is there just a void?
I think back to Tumblr, actually.
Yeah.
Tumblr?
Yeah, I think someone posted or TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Cause okay.
I think TikTok's played out. Ooh.
Anyway, somebody posted.
You're listening to XTSR. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make a Beat My Button.
I mean, as long as it doesn't replace the K-Bellz button.
It's gonna replace the K-Bellz button.
It's not even the K-Bellz button. It's the XTSR button.
It's gonna replace the XTSR K-Bellz button.
I mean, maybe replace the sound. That's a good one. You can replace the chimes.
The chimes is a good one.
They're all good, especially this one. You're listening to XTSR.
I'm gonna replace the K-Bellz XTSR button.
That's my legacy. Don't take that.
I don't have a legacy here.
Your legacy is Poetry Slam, but I guess it's about to go. Yeah. Dang.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to go because we'll have to get a new space. Not like the show's being canceled. Like in the next 6 months or so, we won't be at XTSR anymore.
We'll be moving to a new place.
Yeah, we'll be in a new studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many memories. Okay. I have an idea.
Lord.
For our last episode, we just have a memory episode of XTSR events.
Did you say your last episode was going to be a clip show?
Not a clip show. Maybe, yeah.
Oh my, be my. No, you can't. Second to last episode, maybe. Not your last episode. Beg of you.
I mean, I'm with Tay DZ.
Okay. Second to last episode. Be a memory show. Like, us, like, not necessarily replaying, like, memories that we've recorded.
Yeah.
But, like, us, like, remembering certain things that happened around the station. That would be fire.
Okay. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like that stuff is going to feel so far back in my head.
I have many good memories of B Mike in the station, like when B Mike had his
No.
Whoa,
Save it for the clip show.
Oh, so we have to
sure.
bring
Okay.
on old guests to talk about stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, yeah. That would be like fire. They each get like 5 minutes.
That's a lot. That means we need to have like a party or something.
Let's do
Poetry slam.
it. Slow poetry slam party.
Okay.
Let's do it. Second to last episode.
Okay. I'm for it. I mean, I can't wait to see what you throw together.
I throw together. we got to get these guests together.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, Bellz. Come on, Bellz.
Right.
So, what's our poetry news for today?
That was it. The Twitter exodus.
Oh, okay. I was saying before I had that thought. There's multiple posts of people saying, if Twitter dies, which social platform are you going to go to? And that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Tumblr.
I picked Tumblr over all.
I said TikTok or TumTum.
And Tay DZ, you said Tumblr, right?
I think Tumblr factually is going to make a comeback. And honestly, if you made me have to pick one out of all of those, I'd probably say Tumblr.
Tumblr's cool. Tumblr is still for the cool kids. It never stopped being for the cool kids.
I'm so glad 4chan is not an option.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness, thank God.
You sound like you had a bad experience on that platform.
Oh, it's wonderful in certain parts, but
What?
the majority of 4chan is not.
What if Reddit made a comeback? Like,
I thought Reddit was just thriving. Like, it's
No,
kind of like a staple of the internet.
It is, but like, what if it made a explosive, like,
It exploded.
yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I saw a Reddit commercial. Like, whenever I see social media commercials, like on TV, I'm like,
There's Instagram commercials.
yeah, but that's Meta.
Mm-hmm.
There's like WhatsApp commercials too.
Yeah.
Reddit is the front page of the internet, so I don't think it needs a comeback. It's already here. It's been here.
Right. It's like it's a pulse, you know.
Okay.
Asking for yeah.
So, what if there was a mass migration to Reddit?
I feel like that would ruin it.
I
But I feel like
most
there are already a
Twitter
lot of
users-
people on there. Like, only the creators of Reddit can ruin it. Like, I think that's the only place on the internet where you can still be anonymous. Like, that's pretty sacred to me. Because when I first started using the internet, I was not using my real name. And I just think it's cool that you can, like, share opinions, like, online. And it's just, like, it's just on the internet, you know?
I have a Napoleon be my Reddit.
Oh. I have a Reddit under a name that I made, like, when I was, like, 9 years old. Like, I got it from a username generator. Yeah. Like, only if you encountered me on Our World. Remember those virtual sites like WeWorld, Me's, what was it, like Pop Tunes or something?
Club Penguin.
Club
Pop
Penguin. Pop Tropica.
Oh my
If you
God.
encountered me on Our World, like one of those virtual worlds, then you may be able to guess my Reddit name. Otherwise,
Oh
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
my.
Okay, well, Napoleon B. Might is looking like he's about to fall asleep at the microphone.
So,
So, Tay DZ, do you have any art that you want to share?
No art at the moment. I will say though, I've been working on a story. I'm working on another story actually. I'm working on two at the same time. Look at me go. I'm crazy.
You're working on
Um,
2 stories. Okay, we know about Red's Quest. What's this other story?
There's another story I've been trying to work on recently. It's in a very beta stage right now. I'm very much planning. All my stories are about, no matter what I write about, it always has to involve the black struggle. And it always has to have some sort of fantasy in it. So this one, I'm trying to be more towards my roots, like Merlin stuff. So, just something about, you know, I'm trying to make. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the story. Um, there's this comic that it was about black people, but they were the only people on the earth who had superpowers, and they were feared by the others, especially those of the Caucasian persuasion, because black people had powers. So I wanted to kind of make something on like a similar note to that. So I'm kind of working on the concept. I might have more to share with y'all next week.
It sounds like you are procrastinating Red's Quest with
Facts.
this new story.
Facts.
So,
Like you're trying to do Red's Quest like a side quest to Red's Quest.
pretty much. So we're gonna put that on pause.
Accusations of a false nature.
Look. Coming from 2 procrastinators, we know the
Right,
tactic.
exactly.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, good
We
luck on
know
your
the
stories.
signs of procrastination, so
Oh,
Yeah.
must need glasses then.
well, we
Mm,
both wear glasses, so
Yeah, we can see. We're
Yeah.
seeing.
Mm.
we're seeing that you're trying to make a side quest to Red Quest because you're either stuck or you're procrastinating the ending or trying to find the ending. Something's going on with Red Quest that you don't want us to know, and that's why you're making this side quest.
Yeah.
What a
That.
wonderful episode of Poetry Slam. Thank y'all for having me here.
Thank you, Tay DZ, for coming onto the show and promoting your stories. We need another poetry prompt.
I've been feeling absolutely frostbitten this past couple days. Make a poem about cold. It could be cold or cold
This is
Oh
up
my-
B Might's alley.
emotion.
He's going to go into villain mode. Napoleon B Might in bold.
It can be cold emotionally or physically. Either way, make it cold.
All right.
I'm gonna find a way to combine the two.
Well, thank you so much, Tay DZ, for coming back onto the show, talking poetry news with us, and giving us another poetry prompt.
Thank you, TDZ.
Oh, no problem.
And this has been.
K Bellz.
You didn't say it right. I said this has been, but I didn't say Poetry Slam. This has been Poetry Slam with
K Bellz.
and your boy Napoleon B. Mike. Good night, everybody.